pretty well by yourself. I tell you, instead of feeling alone in a room, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. So it doesn't matter what they're enough. Just a friend in the band. So you distanced yourself from the whole thing. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? It is your girl, your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Cafe de Paris. Well, I'm always serving you wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual awareness. Big ups to all of my subscribers. Again, I want to thank all of you, each and every one of y'all, for supporting me, rocking with me through this whole journey. I see that a few of you have recently subscribed. I want to welcome you to Mocha's Cafe de Paris family. For those who have not subscribed, please make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That way you can join the Mocha's Cafe de Paris family. Good morning. Blessings to everybody entering the chat. Thought it was very imperative that we talked about deceased rappers leaving multiple children behind. Thought it was very, very imperative that we talked about this. God bless his soul. We lost the legend, of course, DMX. May God bless his soul. May he rest in peace. Big ups to X, DMX. Definitely a well-respected gentleman. A lot of rappers, I don't have really too much positive to say about them. But DMX was one of those dudes that, even with his thugness, his roughness, he was very elegant. He was very intelligent. Just a chill, cool, talented type of guy. He went through a lot to get to where he is, to get to the level of success that he got to. So I definitely, when I do today's content, I want to be as respectful as possible when I talk about him, because unfortunately, this content is going to be referring to him. But it says it has nothing to do with him as a person. It just means that a lot of the black men in the community who become very successful, they have to be very careful when it comes to their legacy. How many children? What's up, Cartier? How many children? How many baby mamas they leave behind? Also, the same thing happened with rapper Shorty Low. I don't know if y'all remember Shorty Low, but Shorty Low, he had that little reality show for a short period of time, where he had his 13, 14, kids and baby mamas. And the show, the people petitioned and got together and did a petition to, get rid of the show. And basically they wanted to get rid of the show because they felt like it was a bad reflection of how, of how black men or black people perceive themselves with multiple children. So basically his show got canceled before it even got started, So it's a lot of rappers that are leaving behind multiple children. Now, I wanted to talk about this because I don't know how true it is, but rumor has it that based on the way DMX left his estate, based on how he left things, unfortunately, it looks like his fiance, who he has been with for 4 years, that she may end up getting the majority of his estate. I don't know how true that is or not, but my thing is he has multiple children from multiple women. So my concern is after they get through all this grieving, how civil are these black women going to be once they have to come to the realization that they're going to have to decide based on however DMX left things? I don't know. Hopefully he did a will. Hopefully he legally have things established so these women aren't bickering over who's going which one of their children are going to get what, because again he has multiple children. So everybody's crying, everybody's grieving now, but eventually when it comes down to the money, sooner than later it's going to be chaotic. Now, I saw the funeral, and I will give everybody this. His family was very respectable to each other. The children were very respectable to each other. Tashira, his ex-wife, was very respectable to his fiance. So right now, everybody is civil right now. But my thing is, when it comes down to the money, when it comes down to his estate, who's going to get what? Because truth be told, he's not married to the current woman who he had his child from. His last child from. His fiance, the woman who he was currently with. I don't know how that's going to go because they were not legally married unless in that state common law is recognized. I don't think New York recognizes common law. If he has a will, the woman who truly loved is getting the money. It's probably the ex-wife. And that's pretty much what everybody was saying. They were saying they hope Tashira, the ex-wife, ends up getting everything. That's what everybody is kind of feeling like. She should be the one to get the majority of everything since she was the one who had the majority of his children. But you have to keep in mind, and I'm going to share the screen with y'all for y'all to see how many kids DMX has. So like I said, this thing here, this is why it's important. As much as people in the black YouTube sector want to preach about black women who have multiple children for multiple men, and that is very true. There are a lot of sisters out here having multiple children for multiple men, but at the same time, you also have these brothers that spreading sperm, spreading seeds like COVID. Especially when you are a successful man, you have to be very careful, because especially if you're only making a certain amount of network. Like, for instance, what Nick Cannon is doing right now. Nick Cannon is going around here having multiple children for multiple women. And if he has any sense, what he need to do is start getting a will together, because see, he's not married to any of these women. They're going to be going to court, God forbid, if something happens to him, because Nick Cannon has a sickness. I think he has some type of, I don't think it's sickle cell. Nick Cannon has some type of illness that he's been battling with, but he's been doing much better. But you have to plan ahead. If something happens, you don't have a wife, you don't have a solid woman who you can trust to run shit for you. And this is the thing that a lot of dudes don't think about when they're going around here smashing all kind of chicks. And you have a lot of dudes talking about, well, I'm not trying to get married. I ain't trying to lock in with one woman. Well, the problem with that is when you don't lock in with a woman who you can trust with your estate, that means you're going to have multiple women fighting and bickering over your legacy, God forbid, when you pass away and you leave this earth, you're going to have multiple women bickering because you didn't marry one woman who you can trust to handle your shit. God forbid if my old man was to pass today. I've been with my husband 20-something years. So something happens, I know what he would want. I know what he would expect, and I'm going to handle it. As his wife, I'm going to handle it. I'm going to make sure it's fair, and I'm going to make sure, you know what I mean? His kids, everybody's grown now, so there's nothing to split up with anybody, no estates or no child support, none of that. But he's been with me long enough to where I know how to set everything up for him because I've been with him for many years. And this is what a lot of men do not understand. When you do not marry a woman, when you do not lock in and have a solid woman on your team, and you have all these multiple women with multiple children, you're leaving chaos behind. You're leaving chaos. What's up, American Negro? Lupus, Jay Shine. What's up to all my guys? Appreciate y'all. I've heard many men say they don't care. I've heard God say, let them fight. I'll be gone, so I won't care. But the sad part is it's your children who get affected by it. It's not fair for your kids to go through that. When really all of this could have been avoided if for instance, I would give Kobe Bryant this. I would give Kobe Bryant this. He had all his kids from one goddamn woman, so ain't no different groupies and females and bras coming out fighting with Vanessa. He left his family straight. He left his wife straight. She don't have to bicker and fight with other bitches and other females about what she gonna get, what her kids gonna get. See, there's a difference when you have a family versus having children. There's a difference. Vanessa Bryant do not have to bicker and fight. Ain't no other women coming forth with a little Kobe Bryant Jr. that he been hiding for 20-something years. People can say what they want to say about Kobe Bryant, but at the end of the day, he had all his children from one woman. She don't have to go to court and fight with other hoes about what she's supposed to get as a wife. What's up, 215? Work hard. I feel you. When you have multiple children for multiple women, your legacy is chaotic. Just like the rapper Shorty Low. I know y'all remember Shorty Low, right? They know. Who died in that car accident? He had 9 baby mamas and 11 children. Yep, LeBron James have all his children from that one wife. Something happens to him, Savannah ain't got to bicker and fight with other hoes, other groupies. Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington, black men who have families, not children. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not an advocate for women who have multiple children for multiple men. I'm not an advocate for women who do shit like that. But what I'm saying in this case is, if you are a man of success, you are a high value man, you are a man of high status, you got legacy, you have a career, your rap career, your music career, your sports career, your acting career, your whatever success you got, realize if you don't handle your business while you are here, all of your baby mamas gonna be bickering and fighting over your estates. And I know right now you don't care, but it's your kids that's gonna suffer. It's your sons and it's your daughters. Now, if you're gonna have, a Morris Chestnut, he's definitely one, Jay Shine. He had a family. See, it's a lot of guys that's preaching against marriage on these YouTube streets. But guess what? These men who are married, everything going to one woman. not multiple women. And then it's going to women who have supported these men, not splurged and gold digged. These are solid ass women who have stood by these men. Denzel Washington's wife, Pauletta Washington, has been a solid ass woman. Been with him from the beginning of time. Morris Chestnut, solid ass woman. Been with him from the beginning of time. When you get you a solid ass woman, you don't have to leave chaos behind in your legacy. Especially when you know you are worth value. Now I want to show y'all, I wanted to discuss about DMX, about his 15 children that he has. Like I said, DMX has my utmost respect as a rapper. Like I said, he's always been a very intelligent dude, but the lifestyle he lived, and this is knock on wood, not to shade him, not to disrespect him, but we all know when you get in that lifestyle, especially with the problems he had, with the childhood issues he had, when you have a man with low self-esteem who gains instant stardom, and you have all these women checking for you, and if you're a very lustful man and you lack discipline, you don't have dick control, you smash everything coming your way because you're not used to this kind of attention. You're not used to a certain amount. What's up, Underrated? What's up, Dustin? Appreciate it. Thank you, Dustin. Yeah, when you have to realize when you get in the industry, look at Lil Wayne. He another one. He died today. All of his baby mamas gonna be up in court bickering, fighting over his estate. This is something you have to think about. When you have multiple children for multiple women, and you have a career, you have a high social status, you need to get a will, you need to get something before women start coming out the woodworks and your children suffering. I know some dudes who did get married and haven't been with that woman for years, but was too lazy to get a divorce. Okay? I know dudes who was too lazy to get a divorce. Just moved on with another woman, had kids from another woman, but never got a divorce. When he died, guess who got everything? The bitch that wasn't nowhere with him no more. The ex-wife who he been divorced from 10, 15 years, she ends up getting everything. The new woman who's been with him 5, 6 years, I've seen that happen. I've seen ex-wives come to a funeral and she knows she gonna get everything, and here it is, the new wife, with a new girlfriend, because he didn't legally marry the new girlfriend. And because he had no will, no paperwork. Black people, we don't believe in wills. We don't believe in going to court, having everything documented. What's up, Full Circle Essentials? Black people, we don't think about stuff like that. So I wanted to, let me get into talking about, I'm going to show y'all this screen. I already got the screen up. I'm going to show you the 15 kids that DMX had. These deceased rappers that have multiple children for multiple women, when they pass away, they leave all this chaos behind. Because my thing is, all DMX baby mamas are grieving right now, but eventually, when they get past this grieving, I guarantee you the greed is going to set in. Who in here believes that when DMX's baby mamas get through the grieving, press 1 if you think the greed is going to set in, or press 2 if you think they're going to be civil Black women and they're just going to be fair and reasonable and they're going to really try to settle things and work it out what's in the best interest of the children. I want to hear y'all opinion on this. Now I'm wondering if Lil Wayne was to pass, all the hell he's gonna leave behind. These baby mamas. See, you have men up here that's encouraging black men to smash as many women as they could smash. But my thing is, when there's multiple children that comes out of it, do you not realize the chaos and the confusion that you're leaving behind? I personally think when DMX's baby mamas get through this grieving, the greed is going to set in. People going to start looking for money now because bills going to have to be paid. Bills going to have to be paid. I don't know what kind of I don't know with his current fiance if they had a house together. I'm sure they probably had a house together. They've been together 4 or 5 years. But he was not married to that woman. Ray Janae will get nothing. Yeah, Ray Janae ain't going to get anything because she's an adult. Absolutely. So DMX's older kids that he had from Tashira, we know they're not going to get anything unless he was smart and did a will. Unless he did a will. Okay, so we're going to talk about these 15 kids. He sadly passed at the age of 50. Of course, we all are aware of that. So right now we're going to learn about the 15 children that DMX has left behind. Okay, we have his oldest son, who he had with his ex-wife, Tashira. They have 4 children together, 3 sons and 1 daughter. The oldest is Xavier Simmons, who was roughly 28 years old, and the couple welcomed their son prior, right before they got married. And he's getting into the music thing and the movie thing or whatever, so he's trying to follow his daddy's footsteps. So he's 28, so we know with him, he's a full-grown man, full-grown adult. If there's any estate, unless X has a will, we know his oldest son is not going to get anything. Next, they have a 21-year-old son with his ex-wife, Tashira. Tacoma Simmons, he's 21 years old and he's in college. So unless X has a will, he's not going to get anything because he's an adult. Then here it is. He has another son, Sean. And he really has some strong genes. I'm telling you, his sons look every bit like him. This one here, Sean Simmons, is 18 years old. He doesn't get on social media a lot, but he's an adult too. So he won't have to, he won't be getting anything unless X left a will. Here is also his daughter he had from ex-wife Tashira. He has a 15-year-old daughter named Praise Mary Ella Simmons. She's 15 years old. She may get a little something depending on what was left. Depending on how this estate goes. So, not too certain on how that's going to go. He has another daughter named Sonova Jr. She is 12 years old. She is, let me see. Okay, this is one of the outside children he had outside of his marriage. So this is from a whole nother woman, a whole nother baby mama here. So he had 4 from Tashira. This one is, like I said, 12 years old. Okay. Then he has another daughter named Aaliyah. I don't see a picture of her, but from what it's saying is that his baby girl Aaliyah is roughly 10 years old. And he named her Aaliyah, of course, because you know him and Aaliyah had a very strong bond with each other. Him and single Aaliyah had a strong bond, so most likely he named the daughter after Aaliyah. Then here comes his son Exodus, who he has with his current fiance Desiree Lindstrom. Exodus is roughly 5 years old and the 15th child of DMX. So as we can see, he has multiple children. Also, in 2004, it was revealed through DNA testing that DMX fathered a child with Monique Wayne. This occurred during his marriage to Tashira Simmons. So he definitely had multiple children outside his marriage. For some time, DMX seemingly he denied paternity of the child, whose identity is still not widely known. But in 2008, 4 years later, after the youngster's birth, the rapper was ordered to pay Monique $1.5 million. Damn. Wow. He also has 2 children with Yadira Borrego. DMX also shares 2 children with ex Yadira Borrego. The former couple's son is 11 years old, but their daughter's age is not widely known. During DMX's hospitalization, Yadira has posted a few photos of DMX and his youngsters to her Instagram page. One photo featured DMX on stage with his 2 kids while performing in 2019 in Fort Lauderdale. Minor setback for a major comeback. God got you. So as you can see, he has 2 children here. This is a whole nother baby mama. What's up, Omega? Yep, generational mute or dead. Other children, during the appearance on VH1's Couples Therapy in 2012, Tashira and DMX discussed his numerous extramarital affairs over the course of their roughly 15-year marriage. That same year, Tashira spoke with Essence and revealed that DMX had welcomed a number of children out of the wedlock. Further information on DMX's other children who are not named in the list has yet to be shared publicly. So I didn't even name the other children he had. So X, with all due respect to Mr. X, Mr. X has multiple children. When like I said, when they get past this grieving, the greed is going to set in. These women are going to be scrapping and battling it out in the courts. You know what's coming. Same thing with Blues Singer. He sings that song. Because I remember I watched a little documentary. Yeah, Johnny Taylor. It's not just rappers. You have all kind of musicians who have multiple children. Now, they had a documentary out called The Will. Y'all get a chance, check that out. I'm not going to play it on here because, I don't want YouTube bother me. But Secret Children of Johnny Taylor called The Will. Y'all get a chance, check that out. Blues singer Johnny Taylor had multiple children come out and state that they were also they felt they deserved a piece of the pie due to the fact that they were children of Mr. Johnny Taylor. Mr. Johnny Taylor left behind I think he had like 10 children, something like that. So this is nothing new under the sun. Even men back in the day, these musicians, James Brown, Ike Turner, a lot of these men, these musicians from back in the day, they also had multiple children for multiple women. But back then, they didn't have child support, and women wasn't able to really penalize men as much back then as they can now. What's up, V-Dub? It's different now because I have these women abusing the power of child support. So y'all get a chance. This is a very interesting will. How about there was another female who came out the blue and said she was Johnny Taylor's child. They didn't even know nothing about this other female. Now make it so bad. I think it was like four or five siblings who had bonded with each other. Johnny Taylor's children, it was like 5 of them. One of them that they was very close to, come to find out, she wasn't even his daughter. She wasn't even his daughter. But the other girl who they didn't know of, who they really didn't want to be a part of like that, the other woman who came out the blue, come to find out that was his biological daughter. See the chaos that you can leave behind as a man when you have multiple children for multiple women. And hopefully in the case of DMX, no more women come forth. Hopefully there's no more. Tom Jones, Elvis had kids all over the place. His daughter stays in court. Oh, I didn't know that, Jay Shine. You taught me something. I'm going to look into that because I've always heard about Elvis's one daughter. I didn't know he had other children. But I won't be surprised because they know how to cover their dirt. The Clorox community, they know how to cover their dirt. So I won't be surprised. I will not be surprised. George, the former president Bill Clinton, he has a black son out there. He has a black son, and when I say that boy looks every spit like Bill Clinton has a black son. He's mixed and looks every spit just like Bill Clinton. And he's walking around here acting like he don't have an outside kid, like he just got his one daughter from Hillary. I have to say the Clorox community, you know what I mean? Because YouTube is real sensitive these days. So you got to say certain words or they'll flag you. Even Patrick Swayze had a son out here. Nobody knew nothing of. Van Diesel had a child out here nobody knew nothing of. I said, all these high-value men who half-ass responsible. Like I said, I've always known women. We know females are going to have multiple children for multiple men. We know women, the majority of them are going to be trifling because it's all about trying to come up. But as a man, you stand more to lose when you have multiple children for multiple women, especially when you have success, like in DMX case. Like I said, when these women are done with grieving, the greed is going to come in. Yeah, everybody was crying at that funeral, but I guarantee you, when them bills start coming in on the first of the month, light bill, water bill, cable bill, child care bill, car note, house repairs. These women, these same women, gonna go to court and they're gonna be battling over DMX estate. But this is what I'm saying. Now, back to this rapper here, Shorty Low. God bless his soul. He passed away in a car accident. This is Shorty Low, rapper from Atlanta. I believe he passed away 2016. 9 baby mamas, 11 children. And I remember when he tried to come out with a reality show and the producers, the people petitioned to shut it down. And they said, nah, we can't. Black people, we already looking bad enough. Y'all not about to have us looking more reckless than what we already look. This is what I'm saying. So, anyway, Shorty Low, he died in a fatal infuriating single car crash. He left tragically. His children's mothers, 10 of them, and his 11 children, 9 daughters and 2 sons, had plans to appear on a reality show, All My Baby Mamas, in 2013 that was canceled before it aired. One of them preceded in him in death. Now, one of his baby mothers passed. I didn't know this. Angela Chocolate Beasley, affectionately known as the Fighter baby mama, spent the last few hours of her life celebrating her 36th birthday. She lost her life after a car accident. Oh, damn. I didn't know he lost one of his baby mamas in a car accident too. Wow, I'm late on that. Okay, so one of his baby mothers, she passed. Damn, she passed too. Wow. Wow. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that until I read this. He had basically, I remember Shorty Low, he had given all his baby mamas a position. One of them, named First Lady Assyria, she handled his finances. And she was engaged to him. I remember in Syria, that's her there. She was the one that was engaged to him at the time, and she handled the money. Amanda, the jealous baby mama. Then there was Suwan, the wannabe bougie baby mama. Tamira, the no drama baby mama. Serena, the shady baby mama. And Pebbles, the baby mama from Hill. A few of his kids' names are Kiana Hill, Alexis Watson, Aja Thomas, Sakaria Reed, Nala Perez, and India Watson. And also, Shorty Low, he announced he was suffering from diabetes before he passed. Okay, he was part of the hip-hop group D4L, Down for Life, with Fabo, Mookbeat, and Stoney. So he was part of a group. But anyway, I said all that to say this. You have a lot of men in the industry. What's that basketball player? I know you guys in here know. Oh my gosh. He has a lot of goddamn kids too. Damn, I can't think of him. I know he's tall and ugly and wears his hair braided back. Sometimes I can't think of his goddamn name. I don't watch sports. So one of you guys in here, I know if y'all, I think his name, is it Derek? He has a bunch of damn kids. I can't think of his name for nothing. What's up, King Ba? But anyway, you have a lot of these men that are in the industry. You have to realize that once you have gained success, you automatically become a target for women in poverty. You become a target. You become a thought target. Thoughts are going to try to target you. Groupies are going to try to target you because basically these females, they want to come up off of your notoriety, you know. And you don't have to have multiple children. Just even just one child. If it's not from your wife, these outside baby mamas, they got nothing to lose trying to go for what you have. Terrell Owens, it's another one. I can't think of his name. Oh, you know what? I know. I bet you. Hold on. I know something. Let's see. Howard. Yeah. Howard. I couldn't. I was just getting ready to pull it up, Jay Shine, and you said it. He has multiple children for multiple women. What's up, Topaz, my Nubian queen? I haven't forgotten about you. I am going to email you because I do want to do a collab with you soon. So I'm definitely going to be hitting you up. So just be on the lookout for my email. I thought about you the other day, and I just got kind of sidetracked, but I definitely want to get with you and do a collab. Yeah. Dwight Howard, if he was to pass today, all of these women are going to be in court battling over him. Dwight Howard, let me see how many baby mamas he got. I know Royce from Basketball Wives, she has one of his children. You can't be spreading children like you spreading COVID. What's up, Mr. Marcus Allen? Blessings to you, sir. All of these, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's killing black men. The number one killer of black men, what's causing black men to perish. It's not drugs. It's not just drugs. It's not just alcohol. It's not just sexually transmitted diseases. It's not high blood pressure. What's killing the majority of black men is child support. Is the number one killer of black men. I don't know how many kids Dwight Howard has. I know he got too many. When you have to pay multiple women's rent, multiple women's car notes, multiple women's mortgages. He has 5 kids. He has them with 5 different women. I believe he got more than that. Okay, he has 8 baby mamas and 8 kids. Nevertheless, we know he has multiple children. When you have to pay, make it so bad. When you have to take care of all these women, not only are you taking care of all your baby mamas, you taking care of the niggas that are with your baby mamas. Because these niggas are going to benefit too. These niggas are going to be riding in the same cars that you are paying for. You give women leverage when you give women children. Your sperm could build your legacy, or it could bring you a lot of headaches, depending on how you utilize it. Has 5 kids, 5 baby mamas. Okay, thanks for clearing that, Jay Shine, because I'm not a sports fanatic, so I don't know these dudes like that. I don't know anything about sports, so thank you for clearing that, Jay Shine. That's what I'm saying. When you have multiple children for multiple women, these women get to benefit off of your fruits of labor, and they did not do nothing but just cut their legs open. It's just that easy. You have to realize when you insert your penis inside of a woman and you are a man of success, you basically become a cash register. Once you deposit dick, you're going to be depositing a paycheck. And it's sad, but we gotten to a point now in which women are not even striving to be married anymore. You got women, they are okay with just getting a paycheck. Because the truth is, a lot of them already know they're not marriage material. They already know they're not worthy of being anybody's wife. So you have women who aim to demote themselves to be baby mamas. They're not striving to be wives. Because the truth is, a lot of them know they're not qualified for it. But the truth is, you men, y'all make it easy because you raw dogging these hoes. You're not using no protection. You're not protecting your penis. Your penis is your future. You should treat your penis like gold. Nobody just gives gold out to anybody. Because the truth of the matter is, a lot of these females today, their mindset is all about securing the bag, and they're looking for a come up. They're not striving to be wives anymore. It is very few women who still have the mindset of wanting to be a wife. A lot of women in this day and age have strayed away from that. They're not striving to be wives. They're striving to be baby mamas from successful men who have had to struggle and jump hurdles to get to the success that they have earned. And all it takes is 15 minutes of pleasure, and these females are paid up for 18 years for the rest of their life. What's up, CC Rose? Now, here it is. These women are going to be bowing out in court. I guarantee you. We're going to hear about it. Now that DMX is laid to rest, these females are going to become these baby mamas. Y'all know good damn well they going to come out the woodworks when they get done crying and grieving and feeling sad when that mortgage is due, that car note is due. Like I said, Kobe Bryant, Morris Chestnut, majority of these men, black men, were smart enough to have families, not baby mamas. He left behind, he know his wife, a woman who he really loved, not lust, a woman he loved and could trust, is getting everything he ever has established. Wouldn't you rather one solid chick who been with you from the duration of your career, wouldn't you rather she get everything versus these multiple groupies, a chick you smashed in the back of your tour bus, who you didn't even love, who you didn't even know, she come up pregnant, you find out you got a 2-year-old you knew nothing about. Would you rather that or have children from a woman, like I said, that you're married to, who you know gonna do right with your money, who you know gonna do right by your kids because that woman was your wife? Nick Cannon is making some better male decisions right now. He's making some better male decisions. He's knocking up, smashing, having multiple children, got 3 baby mamas. Something happens to him, these chicks gonna be getting together, battling out in court, fighting over his estate. 50 Cent said, you women will be a millionaire if you have a baby by him, not with him, by him. What's up, Kenneth Wright? Blessings to you, sir. Even 50 Cent was smart enough to get a vasectomy. You know why? Because he values his penis. He knows what he's worth, and he's not about to just give a woman $1 million. All it takes is a drop, and she get a whole guap. That's all it takes is a drop. If you know you're going to be out here smashing chicks, get a vasectomy, or get some protection, or have all your kids from one woman. That's your wife. And you could avoid these problems. I say you have these athletes, you got these rappers, you got these producers going around having multiple children for multiple women, women who don't care about them, women who don't love them. Like, for instance, like with Vanessa Bryant is doing everything she can out of the love of her husband by protecting his estate. That's why she didn't renew a contract with Nike, because she said, no, y'all not going to keep benefiting off my husband's death. He was going to get rid of them anyway. And because she knew him like that, she knew that's what he would want. She handled it. But when you have several women, and none of them know you like that, they can ruin your legacy. You want a woman who knows how you want your legacy left. If my husband, God forbid, passed today, I know how he will want things because I've been with him long enough, almost 20 plus years. I know what he will want and how he will want it. But when you have all of these multiple women, they are only out for themselves and securing the bag and coming up. They don't care nothing about you. And she's going to move another dude in her mansion that you paying for. She's going to have another nigga with no license driving the car that you paying for. Because that's what these females do. They come up off of you because you came in them. Once you come in a woman, she could come up off you. And the next man who ain't did nothing, he driving a Bentley and a Rolls Royce. Y'all just make it easy for everybody. And like I said, like you have some easy chicks out here. Of course, you have women that are very whorish. You got all these Jezebels. We know it's going to always be a woman. These women are easy to get. But the problem is, you dudes, y'all dick is becoming easy to get. That's the problem. Anybody can get any of y'all dick. Y'all ain't no more choosier than we are. Y'all nut in anybody. And then you'll turn around and say, oh, she crazy. She crazy. You figure she crazy after you done nutted in her. Now you realize how crazy she is. You saw how crazy she was from the beginning. But no. You didn't take the words of BBD, poison, never trust a big butt and a smile. You ain't want to take that. And child support is killing you. Killing black men, because every time you turn around and you think you done, she going back to court wanting more money. The truth is, you have some guys out here who got easy dick. They dick is easy to get. Every woman that wants to offer you some, that don't mean you need to take it just because she look good. And it ain't just the black women you got to be cautious of. You got some Tatiana Latinas. These snow bunnies, they want to come up too. You think white women want a broke ass man? The devil is a lie. So we're not going to sit up here and make it seem like only black women are gold diggers, because white women, they want black men of high prestige. As a matter of fact, that's the only time they really want y'all, is when you on the high scale. There ain't no white woman checking for you. If you're working at Popeyes somewhere, you better be an athlete. You better be something big for her to even notice who the hell you are. Exactly. Omega says, I seen white women, black women hunting around Skid Row. That's what I'm saying. So, in my opinion, y'all, I just wish these men would realize, when you creating these multiple children, but when you pass away, you got to think about how your children, it ain't even so much the women, how your children are going to be affected by it. You got these high value men that be making better male broke nigga decisions. When you a high value man, you got to think like a high value man. You got to handle business like a high value man. You can't be a high value man making broke nigga decisions. You can't be around here smashing multiple chicks and not using any protection. Let me tell you something. These women will make your life a living hell once you have a child from them. Once I just found out recently that one of my brothers, only 28 years old, had no kids, got a job, doing good. He started messing with this chick who already had a kid. I knew right then and there he was setting himself up for destruction. When you start playing stepdaddy to somebody else's kids, eventually she's going to make you a daddy. I'll say it again. If you a man with no kids and you start playing stepdaddy to a woman with kids, she's going to trap you somewhere. She's setting you up. Only 28 years old, had no kids, start dating this chick who had a child, spending the night all the time to her house. I said, oh boy, she gonna catch him. She gonna catch him. A lot of times, these females that are sexually experienced, it's easy for them to turn out men who have low self-esteem, who are not used to sexually being pleased by a woman. So now he has a child on the way from her. And I'm like, dude, you done really got yourself in a mess, man. I'm telling you, it's a lot of dudes who have no kids, smashing females with kids. Then they end up having a child from a female they smashed who already had kids. It happens all the damn time. You got nephews, you got young men in your family. You need to talk to these young men, because these females with kids, they are recruiting, they looking for stepdaddies to make daddies. And it's sad. But you have a lot of dudes out here with low self-esteem that are picking up women with multiple children, and they don't even have children. I cannot understand that for the life of me. They want to play. I've seen men play the stepdaddy role only to turn around and get dogged and disrespected like he never did anything. And I ain't saying this is the case with all women who have children, but in most cases, women who have children, they don't want to carry the weight by themselves. They look for a stepdaddy, a step-up daddy, a step-up stepdaddy that's going to help them with their baggage, that's going to help them tote their luggage. But anyway, you know, as I was stating, man, you men who have success, if you know you got your own business, you know you make good money, you don't have to just be on the status of DMX as far as being a popular rapper. If you know you are a man, you got your own business, you make good money, you got some assets, you know you are well established. You got to be very careful going around here smashing multiple women, because these women got nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose compared to a man. Unfortunately, we are in a society where society caters to women. Society caters to irresponsible women. Put it that way. A woman cannot use protection and have multiple children for multiple men. Guess what? The system is still going to look out for her. The system is going to help her get child support. The system is going to help her get housing. The system is going to cater to the irresponsibilities of a woman. You men, on the other hand, y'all don't have that advantage. The system is not in y'all corner. The system does not look out for your best interest. And that is even more of the reason, as a man, you have to protect your penis and don't go knocking up several women, smashing chicks. All kind of way. As a man, you stand more to lose. I'ma just be frank. It ain't right, and I don't agree with it, but as a man, you stand more to lose. These females, they ain't losing like a man is losing. So you want to have these 8, 9 baby mamas, and you got to take care of all of them. Meanwhile, while you taking care of them, they can still disrespect you, talk to you like shit, turn your kids against you, raise your kids to disrespect you, while you still have to financially support her lifestyle. And broke women, broke females, females in poverty are always looking for a come up. They always looking for easy dick. A female in poverty is always looking for easy dick. Always. A female that's struggling is always looking for easy dick. A female that lacks ambition, a female that has no real goals, has nothing going for her, is always looking for easy dick. Always. And it's always those 1 or 2 desperate brothers that'll smash these type of females. And that's true, Omega. I will say that women who do play those type of games, they struggle, but the whole bottom line is they still are benefiting off of men that aren't protecting their penis. And you have to be cautious because, like I said, scandalousness is on so many levels. And as a man, you can't just focus on a certain group of women because that's how you get caught up. You can't just figure just black women are your only threat. Only black women are out to get you. When you focus so hard on only a specific group of people that's a threat to you, you will overlook the other women that are a threat to you. So while you focusing so hard on staying away from this group of women, I don't fuck with them kind of women. I don't mess with black women because they this and that. That one time you choose to take a chance and mess with that Latino woman, that Puerto Rican woman, that white woman, that'll be the very woman that'll get over on you because you so busy worrying about these group of women over here, you thinking they gonna get you. And what that does is that gives Tatiana Latina the opportunity to come in and creep and make you believe she different. And just when you get comfortable thinking you done dodged that bullet of getting a no good black woman, you turn around and you get that Latina woman a chance and you find out she ain't shit no more than the black women you wrote off. A scandalous woman is a scandalous ass woman. Scandalous ass women come in all kind of assorted flavors. You got white scandalous women. You got black scandalous women. You got Puerto Rican scandalous women. You got foreign scandalous women who want to come out their country and get recruited to America because in their country they are not allowed to overrule men. They want to come to America where they could be on the same level as women. So exactly, Double C, you just have to understand female nature. It got nothing to do with her color, has everything to do with her character. A no good ass woman, a shady ass woman is a shady ass woman. Got nothing to do with her color. Because no woman of no race wants a broke ass man. What's up, Double C? Good morning. Like I said, at the end of the day, you just have to find the right woman that's right for you. It got nothing to do with these type of women are better. This type of women are, well, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It got everything to do with you got to find the right woman that's right for you. Morris Chestnut, Samuel L. Jackson, LeBron James. There's plenty of black men out here who have black wives who have been with them from the beginning of time and still with them. And the other side ain't always so safe. Look at what Dr. Dre going through right now. So while you think the grass is greener, greener, you find out they ain't playing with y'all no more than we is. They ain't playing either. Them white women ain't playing with y'all. They not as docile. White women are not as docile as they used to be. This is a new age group of white women. They ain't tolerating as much as they used to. Yep, Ice Cube been with his black wife for years. Yep, Ice Cube and Kim have been married for years. She stood by this man through thick and thin. When NWA got robbed out of money, she could have ghosted. Like, fuck that. You did all these tours, all these album sales, and we ain't got no money to show for. So all these stereotypes about black women ain't this or black men ain't that, that's a lie, because there's black couples, black men and black women who have been together for years and they making it happen. If you have decided to give up on love, then that's on you. Don't go around here poisoning and everybody else's mindset. I agree with that, Red Mike. should be cooperative. I agree with that. Exactly. But definitely, y'all, only time is going to tell. Because like I said, now that DMX has rested in peace, he's leaving all of these multiple children behind. Like I said, it's going to be interesting because I don't think these women are going to be cool, calm, and collective. I really feel like all of them, when it's time for that mortgage payment, everybody's going to come through. Now, I do believe Tashira may be graceful about it because she's endured a lot being with DMX. So she may be one in a few that may not, try to go in hard on it. But you have to realize, man, X, God bless his soul, man. He left a lot of kids out here, bro. He left a lot of seeds out here. Left a lot of seeds. And some of his seeds are from younger women. These young women, they're going to be looking for some money. Everybody going to look at, where's the money? Child care, mortgage, car notes. Now his fiance, they wasn't legally married. So I don't know if she's going to really be legally entitled to anything other than child support. He did have his last child from her, but you got to realize whatever estate DMX has left is going to have to go, 15 ways. But wait a minute, 4 kids, they're grown now, so 14, 13. His income will have to split 12 ways. And that's another thing. You women that are having kids from men with multiple children, do you not realize that if your baby daddy was to pass away today, your income is going to have to be split with all the other children he has from other women? Women don't think about stuff like that. If your baby daddy already has 13 kids and you decide to be baby mama number 14, you're going to have to share. Your child is going to have to share a estate with 13 other children. Women don't think about that. If your baby daddy has 13 kids, child support is going to split that child support 13 ways. So I don't know, y'all. Only time gonna tell how the situation with DMX gonna turn out, man. Because I strongly believe these females, these baby mamas, they're gonna be looking for some money. It's too. I can never understand from the life of me anyway how a woman wants a child from a man who already got too many baby mamas. I don't understand the psyche of women who don't see nothing wrong with this. Same thing. God bless his soul. But when Nipsey passed away, Nipsey didn't have nothing set and solid. So his first baby mama, his daughter from his first baby mama, Nipsey's mother and his first baby mama was bickering over who was going to have custody of his daughter. And he wasn't here, due to an unfortunate situation that happened. He wasn't here to intervene. And that's the problem. A lot of these men, they're not thinking about it. Something happens to you. You're not here to say, this is how much I want my son to get. This is how much I want my daughter to get. This is how much I want you to get. You're not here to say how things need to be orchestrated. The only one CC that's not grown is the, let me see, because he has 4. Let me see. I'm seeing how old the last one he had from Tashira. Oldest is 28, second is 21, third is 18. Yeah, his last daughter is 15 from Tashira. So if he did leave anything, she would be the only one. But y'all know, but think about it. DMX, we don't know if he owned all his royalties. You know, these record labels and all gonna be coming in. Then medically, all these bills, medically, that stuff got to be covered. Everything medically, you know, before he passed. See, we don't know if he owned his royalties or anything. These record labels may want to get a piece of the pie as well. So we really don't know unless he took care of all of this, but I doubt it. And that's not to be negative. It doesn't still mean he wasn't a good man or a good father. I can't say anything on that, but you have a lot of good men who don't handle business. You have a lot of good men that are good fathers, good husbands, but they don't handle their business. They don't have no will. They didn't establish anything. So everybody would know in the event something happened what to do. And you got to realize DMX was out there in that world, had a whole lot of stuff going on. He probably just didn't think to take care of anything like that. He owned half of them, William. Okay. He owns half of his royalties. But you know these record executives are slick. If you don't know the business, they could come up with more shit. You know what I'm saying? If these baby mamas, if they don't know the music industry could get over on them and be like, well, yeah, he still owe us for this. He still owe us for that. People could make up shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Omega. Mega says he bought what he wanted like all men do. Yep, I agree with that. Yeah, it's very sad because like I said, man, he got 15 kids, bro. Ain't no telling how this gonna end. But I don't think it's gonna end peacefully. Because again, he had same thing. If rapper Future was the past, all his baby mamas would be in trouble, except Sierra. Yeah, y'all, it's sad. But anyway, y'all, I just thought I would share this content with y'all. Talking about these deceased rappers leaving multiple children behind. I'm telling you, if you want to have multiple children, you know, please have them for one woman. It's less of a headache. Like I said, you know, Kobe Bryant, when he passed, everything went to his wife, righteously so. And what DMX don't realize is the woman he really loved, which was the fiance, he practically left her in the bind. He left her in the bind because my thing is he wasn't legally married to her. They was not legally married. So she really ain't got a bite in the fight. Only thing she gonna be entitled to is the child support. And if they lived in a house together, they had a car together, she may could get shit like that, but she really ain't gonna get nothing. That's another thing women gotta think about. If you're not legally married to a man, you're not legally married, you really don't have a whole lot of say-so. And nothing. You don't have a say-so. The state has more of a say-so than you do. The state will tell you what you're entitled to. My thing is they was engaged, but they wasn't married. So she really ain't gonna get a whole lot, to be honest. Regardless of how much love they had for each other, regardless of how much love they have for each other, legally, she ain't gonna get hardly shit. She ain't gonna get anything. I say these women, who, y'all walking around here being engaged for over 5 years, that man passed away on you, you ain't getting nothing. Or if you dealing with a man who you know has not legally divorced his wife, and he keep telling you, oh, I'm working on it, I'ma sign those papers, I'm working on it. He don't sign them papers and he pass away, that ex-wife ain't gonna give you nothing. And you know it, because these women already be ruthless. Ex-wives already hating on you. As the new woman, she ain't gonna give you shit when your man pass away. I've seen that happen to good women. I've seen it. I've been to a funeral recently, not too long ago, in which the woman and the man been together a long time. Good dude, but just wasn't handling his business. Like I say, you got some good men that don't be handling their business. He had been with this woman for a minute. For like 6-7 years. He never divorced the one before her, who that left on bad terms. So when he passed, who you think ended up getting a stash? Exactly, CC. Who you think got the stash? The ain't shit ex-wife. See, people don't think about stuff like that. Black people, we got to handle our business, yo. Yep. And that's what I have said earlier, is that if you're not going to get married, at least do a will. At least do a will. And same thing for women. Do a will. If you know, you make your husband do a will or whatever, if you know he got children from a previous marriage. Because everybody all nice and friendly, but boy, when somebody pass away, people become goddamn vultures. People fighting over who gonna get the car, who gonna get the house, who gonna get the. People get greedy after death, man. I'm telling you. Everybody crying at DMX funeral. Now watch when these bills get due. Watch how the vultures come out. Okay, Omega. I feel you on that. And that's only wise, Double C. That's only wise. But man, it's terrible, bro. It's terrible out there, man. Handle y'all business. You know you got multiple children. You got multiple baby mamas. You know you married to a man that got several kids. And I pray DMX don't have no other kids that come out. Because you know sometimes stuff come out. Kids come out the woodwork that some of these men ain't told you about, because DMX has a reputation, and that's not to be disrespectful, because it's telling the truth, has a reputation of, putting that good wood out there. So hopefully no other woman comes out talking about, oh, I got one from him too. Hopefully, because when you in that industry and you smashing all kind of chicks, you don't be keeping up with all the chicks you be smashing. Yeah, exactly, CC. I remember when I was a security guard at a retirement nursing facility where millionaires retire. Nothing but rich folks lived out there. Senior citizens. How when they was living, they hardly had no visitors. Son wouldn't see them. Daughter wouldn't see them. But as soon as they deceased, Here come the daughter, here come the daughter-in-law, here come the son, here come the son-in-law, here come the third cousin from the Netherlands. All these relatives that I never seen come through the gate when these people were living. That's how it always goes. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to get ready to shut it down. I just thought I would share this content with y'all, these deceased rappers, all you athletes, you rappers out there like Nick Cannon, you going around having multiple children for multiple women. Have a will, get something established, especially if you know you're not married to a woman. You don't have that one woman on your team who knows how to set everything up for you, who knows what you would want, who is willing to grant your wishes. You don't have a solid chick, then you need to get a will. If you know you are a married man and you got outside kids out there and your wife don't know nothing about that, you better have a will so your wife ain't only got to grieve over losing you, but she got to deal with the bullshit because you got other secrets out here that you didn't cover her from. Least you could do is protect your main woman. Protect your woman who you know been there for you. Now, if you are currently still married to somebody, go ahead and divorce that woman so the woman that's with you don't have to deal with that burden of your ex-wife getting everything. Just handle your damn business. Because these women out here is vultures. They don't care. Once you bury 6 feet under, they coming for you. Your ex-wives, your baby mamas. And guess who's going to be left to suffer? Your children are going to suffer. Your current woman who was in a relationship with you all that time, is it fair to her? If you love the woman you with now, why would you leave her in a situation where she got to battle with your baby mamas? She got to battle with your ex-wives over your estate. DMX fiance, she ain't gonna hardly get nothing but child support. And he got 14 other kids. Well, the other 3 is grown, but she is still going to be several other children. Her son ain't going to get everything. She only got 1 son from DMX. She not going to get nothing else. Love got nothing to do with legal. I'm going to say it again. Love has nothing to do with legal. You can love somebody all you want, but unless it's on that sign on that dotted line, you ain't getting a damn thing. And that's going to add more heartache on top of your grieving. He was a good dude, but, you know, X didn't handle his business, man. He didn't handle his business. Unless he got a will. If he got a will, then everybody should be good. But he, you know, when we in that type of lifestyle, most black people don't do no wills. Let's just be frank. We don't do wills like we should. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming in the chat. To all my ladies, if you haven't subscribed to Mocha's Ladies Lounge, my women's only channel, make sure you subscribe. For those of you who need cable, if you are a cable watcher, you like Stars, Netflix, Hulu, I got all that in one. Only $26 a month, 6,000 channels. You need a Fire Stick, and I can connect your cable today. It'll only take 5 minutes if you're interested in getting live streaming, quality cable. I got you. I got the hookup if you're interested. So anyway, y'all, please out there, use more discretion. Protect your family. Protect your penis. Protect your legacy. Protect your vagina. Protect yourself. You never know the day when God gonna call you home and you leave here with business undone. Business is life and life is business. I agree with that, Jay Shine. Y'all be blessed, everybody. It's your girl, your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha. Remember, I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always bake you off a slice of knowledge. Y'all be blessed, y'all. Take care. Bye.